Hey guys, got the Westminster large print in, guys, from TBS. Kind of late to the party with this one because I was gone for a while out of the review scene, and this was sent out during that time. So I got a little bit late, and I got a hold of them. And they said, "Yeah, we'll send that out to you," because they had said they were going to send it, but I had lost contact with them and stuff. So they sent this out quick, and man, guys, this thing's nice. Now I know this is not a Youngblood printed and bound edition. This is done by Print Corp, and it is a great Bible. The cover, I mean, everything is what I expect from a TBS Bible. The only thing that I noticed is that they changed the paper. It's not that thinner yellow kind of paper, that creamy yellow. This is a different paper, and I like it. It's got no shiny surface to it, no glare, anything like that. Here's the ISBN number. Zoom in here. And if you go to evangelicalbible.com, you can get it for, I believe, $76 right now. So that's a really good deal for this kind of Bible, guys. It's a really nice Bible. If you're not familiar with TBS, they make pretty much premium Bibles for a low cost price. It is a paste down Bible, so it's not fully leather lined. But for me, a Bible with this footprint, which it's a pretty big Bible. Here's a large print, Schofield. And you know, I'm a big guy, so this is a big Bible, and I'll compare some other Bibles to it and show you the measurements on the back of the box. But it's thin, just like the Schofield. They kept the thinness of the Bible down, and I like that. I don't mind a big footprint as long as it stays thin. I don't like those boxier kind of Bibles that get real heavy. Even the Schuyler Bibles, for me, are really heavy, the regular size ones. I mean, it's a heavy Bible, but, you know, it's a large print Bible, and a lot of people wanted the Westminster in large print, and I think they did a really good job. It's just a bigger Westminster Bible. It's great. You don't get the translators to the reader and the concordance. They kept the weight down, size down, to do that. So that'll be something that you lose, but you gain this large print. It's really nice, guys. It comes in the same box that they've had, 200,000 references. That's what makes this Bible so amazing, guys. And I'll go down here and show you guys the size. So it is 10 by 4.3 and by 7.4. So it's a big Bible, guys. You know, it's not a little one. But when they keep that thinness down, for me, I like it. And having this heaviness of a cover, this thick Mariva calfskin that they use, it gives the Bible some substance to hold on to. Now, I've had a Thompson Chain large print that I bought from Church Bible Publishers, and I like that Bible, but it was really floppy. It's like, because their covers are so soft and nice, the Bible would just fall out of your lap because of the size. So for me, I like it when they do this with the large print Bibles. You get a nice firm spine on this Bible, nice and rounded, softly. It's just a great Bible. You get 4 ribbons, so that's 2 black, 2 red that are on top of each other. So you can see here you got your 4 ribbons. Very nice Bible, and I'll show some print next to this from other Bibles. I like how this does this too, guys, how it lifts up off the book block. The cover is nice and relaxed. It's hard to explain if you're new to this, but it feels like the cover isn't being forced onto the book block, if that makes any sense. It just fits it nice. I've always liked that. It's a very elegant looking Bible with this calfskin. You don't get a ton of grain, but once you start using the Bible and bending the cover, the grain will become more pronounced, and you'll start to notice that. And this kind of Bible, that the edge of the Bible will start to soften up around the edges, and then it gets kind of a wore out look around the rim of the Bible, and it just looks really nice once you get this thing worked in. Just a beautiful Bible all the way around to the back side. You get the same thing, really nicely glued. You don't get a bunch of gunk, no glue. They really take their time with these Bibles to do a good job. So let's open it up. It lays flat right out of the box, guys. Boom. Okay, this is an unused Bible. It's just beautiful. You get cardstocks at the beginning that have verses in them. As you can see, you get the stitching down here. So it is a nicely stitched Smithsonian binding. It's kind of neat. They added some verses in here that you Gives your Bible a little bit of character instead of just plain paper. And you get your Holy Bible introduction page. You get your first page, and then Holy Bible here, and then Trinitarian Bible Society. They are a King James believing ministry. They only use the King James Bible. They believe that the translation, I really like the way that they go about it. They do a lot of good debates and stuff, and they just believe that it's the best manuscript evidence backing the King James, and they believe it's the best translation you can get, and they will defend that. And I that's great. That's awesome. I don't mind that, and I like the way they go about it. They're not really, pushing it and cramming it down your throat. They just really believe that. But here you can see printed and bound in Belarus by Print Corp. So that's new for me. I've never, I think I might have seen a Cambridge once that was printed by Print Corp. I know they do some of their Bibles, but yeah, this will be my first. I've seen that on videos, but I've never owned one. And this is, oh yeah, it's the address and stuff. As you can see, you get the letter to King James. The print is very nice. It's crisp. That's the really cool thing about these TBS Bibles, the printing. And Print Corps, they did really good. It looks, if I hadn't known, I would assume this was a Youngblood edition, guys. So you're not losing out at all. It's a great edition of the Westminster Bible. Now I do have other videos if you're new to the channel that you can look up. I have a video of the hand size of this and the regular size edition if you want to go back and look at those. And they're really, did this match totally, except the little ones have the translators to the reader. I think actually the medium size one does. The hand size, I believe they might have left that out too, and the concordance. So the concordance and the translator to the reader is not in this large one. Okay, you see here. And we'll go into the font of the Bible. Now you get a subject heading for each chapter. So if you're wanting to know and try to find where you're looking for something, it makes it easier. And then you get archaic word definitions, which I really like. You can see here the firmament, it says sky. So people that are new to the King James will have helps just right off as you're reading. So it's nice. You don't have to go to the back of the Bible or go to your dictionary. They'll have it right off to the side. Now, it's not 100%. I have found that there are some that they miss throughout the text, but they do their best. And this has 200,000 references, guys. So as you watch me go along, you're going to see these references on the side just get full. I mean, there's certain areas where it is just crammed depending on the subject matter. But the text, guys, is amazing. I have my lamps out here to give you guys one off to the right and one over here to cause any glare on the cover for you of the page. So if there was glare, you would see it. And this paper is that nice flat paper. It has kind of it's smooth feeling, and it has that kind of like dry feeling kind of paper. You don't get that heavy shine. I like this kind of paper for writing on myself. The pen seems to track really well when you have a drier paper. It doesn't when you're writing, I seem to have more control with my pen when I have this kind of paper, if that makes sense. I know it's kind of weird, but that's just me. The opacity on this paper is excellent. They really chose a good paper to go with, and the ghosting because of the line matching. So you got your words on the other side that match the words on the back side, so you don't get that ghosting and that grain effect that happens with all the other Bibles out there. Really nice to see. And then you'll notice that these references will really get busy on pages. Sometimes you get a lot of references, 200,000 references, guys. But look at that. Their gold gilding is just amazing. Their Bibles are always just really just nicely made. I mean, I've never had one, and I've had a few of these come through, and I've never had one that had any defects or like scratches on the gilding or anything. Now, that can happen to any publisher. I'm just saying that with me, it hasn't happened with these TBS Bibles. They always just look beautiful when I get them. I just love the elegant look of their Bibles. It's got that Cambridge style look to them. There you go. Look at that gold, guys. Look at that to shine off that light, and just all the way down, and just the way it glitters. It's just beautifully done. A lot like church Bible, publisher Bibles. They do their gold really well. And the ribbons are in there nice and neat. And these have a really neat look to them. They're lightweight, kind of like the ones, a little bit like the ones that Cambridge uses, maybe a little bit thicker. Cambridge goes with a really lightweight ribbon. These are pretty much kind of like that, so they don't dig into your paper. Very nice. You get these titles at the top, so you can find where you're looking for stuff. I like having the page numbers on the end, and then having the chapter numbers on the top, so when you're flipping through, you don't have to look towards the middle of your Bible when you're flipping through the pages like this. Sometimes these Bibles will have it in the center, and that drives me nuts. Man, and there's no red ink in this, guys, so if you don't like red ink, or you do like red ink, this Bible might bug you, but I love having black ink Bibles now, and I know a lot of other people really appreciate that, and I don't ever want to see them go red ink unless they say, hey, we're going to do both. Then that would be really cool, but I would never want to see them go completely red. That would ruin it for me, and for a lot of people. As you can see here, look at how full this page is of references. Is that crazy or what? That's in Peter. That's beautiful. Lots of studies to be had in this Bible. Lots of Bible studies that you'd be able to dig in, and you don't have to worry about somebody's belief systems getting in the way. As I said, there is no concordance, but you do get their table, weights, and measures. And then you get the list of words and proper names with pronunciation for us tongue-tied people like me and some of you Southerners. I know some of you guys have trouble with these Bibles, with the Old English and stuff. So those are always much-needed things for us, and I get tongue-tied bad with the King James Bible sometimes. But anyways, you can see here a daily reading plan. So you can map out your reading plan if you want. I'm not one of those that really does that, but if you like it, there it is. And then I think you get about 10 pages back to back here of white Bible paper for notes. It is a nice off-white kind of paper. I like it. And then you get their maps, which I like their maps. Some people don't. There's some people that just don't like them at all, and there's people that love them. And I'm right in the middle. I really like them. I think they're great. They're easy to read. They're very colorful. So I'll zoom in down here for you guys. Very colorful maps. I like them. And some maps are just so hard to read nowadays, even nice ones that come from really expensive publishers. And here is some Smith-sewn binding. I think they call that the whip stitch. We'll whip around and go back the other direction. Here's another map. And the last one, which I really like, has the storm out there in the middle of the sea. Just really great. I like these maps. Very nice. And they're not on that shiny paper. I don't like shiny maps, especially when they get really heavy. But you can see, really well done Bible. I like these paste down Bibles. They're great. Nice. 4 ribbons. Flip that thing around. It is a heavy Bible, but I like it. It's very nice. And let's see some of the wording we have here. Get a look at some of the print. Now this is the large print Schofield. So if you have one of these Bibles at home, you'll be able to kind of get an idea. Some of you guys might have a Schofield out there, a large print one. So this is 11.8 font. The Schofield, I believe, is a 11-point font, so that would make sense. It looks pretty close, and you can see how blue that Schofield paper is. A lot of people don't like that, but this Bible is beautiful, man. It's a great Bible. If you guys want a large print Schofield, get it. It's a good one, the old Schofield. I'll jump over here to the Schuyler, which I think out of all the Bibles that I've looked at with this font here, the Schuyler seems to be pretty close. Of measuring, what it looks like for you folks at home. If you have a Schuyler, this is a Canterbury, which is kind of like having the Schuyler New King James. They all have this same kind of their font that they have. But you can see there from up above. I'll kind of go further away for you guys. Get an idea of what that text will be like when you have it at home on your table. Put that one aside, and then grab a church Bible publisher note taker. I thought this would be a good one to show. Since it has kind of that same size font. Now, I know a lot of people get the note takers because of the larger font. So let's take a look at this. And this one's kind of harder to look at because of the page. I'll have to do it from up above because of the way the page is. Yeah, that's not going to work for you guys. But it's a lot like the font from the Church Bible Publisher in style and size. So kind of give you guys an idea what that looks like. But anyways, guys, there's a review of that Bible. I've been waiting a long time for it. I really like it. I let the last one they sent me go to somebody else because I knew this would be coming, and I knew I would like it, and I'd rather have the large print and bless somebody else with the other one. So anyways, guys, if you have any questions, just ask down below, and I'll see you next time on next review. I think I'm going to do a review of a Schofield Study 3 next time. So God bless, guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Take it easy.